Welcome back, fellas. It's been a cool little minute. The best time of the year. I mean, 2K. 2K is actually good. Madden isn't terrible. College football's already started. NFL season is here. Oh man, it's gonna go by fast. You know, it's not here for a long time, but it's here for a great time. But nonetheless, gotta get my week one predictions, and then after week one predictions, I'm gonna go into and the season predictions get briefly. But let's start it off, man. Can't wait. Tomorrow, 7:20. Reaction will probably be out 12 p.m. Central. All right, man, let's get started. Tomorrow, the Dallas Cowboys take on the former Super Bowl champions in the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna be straightforward. This is straight BTA. This is straight belt to ass. If the Cowboys keep it within 2 possessions, I will be impressed. You look at the Cowboys. Dak, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, wide receiver 3, Jalen Tolbert. I know Mingo's injured. I think it's Tolbert. Running back, who the hell's the running back? Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders? I don't know. Zach Martin retired. Their O-line. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Booker too. Their O-line is, I don't want to say bad because I really don't know. So I'm just gonna say below average. Defensively, the Micah trade happened. They did get Kenny Clark, so that's something. Mozzie Smith is a terrorist. Let's be for real. So Kenny Clark, okay. Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland. Like, if you're a Cowboys fan, there's nothing to be happy about this year. Your floor is 4th in the NFC East. Your ceiling's 3rd in the NFC East, unfortunately. Eagles, they lost Slay. That's about it. CJ Gardner-Johnson, but you know, Bakumba isn't terrible. I don't think he's gonna live up to CJ Gardner-Johnson, at least for the first 2 years, I'll say. Jahad Campbell, I got high expectations for Jahad Campbell. I thought he was a really good prospect coming out of the draft. Fell to him. I just got the Eagles not winning, man. Eagles is just roster is so heavy, but they have the best roster in the league without a doubt. But we'll talk about that later. Chiefs Chargers. Friday, 7 p.m. Where's this at? Oh, is it at 7 p.m.? Okay, game on Friday. I did not know that. Chargers, Chiefs. Oh, I can't. I'm so hyped, man. This is a great game right here too. Omari and Hampton, I'm high on Omari and Hampton. I think he gonna have a better year than Ashton Jency. Call me crazy. I just, Hardball's offense, Hampton being the running back we know he can be. I got high expectations. He could be second in offensive rookie they're voting, because we know who first is. We'll talk about that next game. Chiefs Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers. I don't know. I'm gonna go Chiefs, just because I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on my opinion on the Chargers defense just yet. So I know my opinion on the Chiefs defense. Just always been a solid group. So I'm gonna go Chiefs on that one. I can see this being Chiefs by 10. Here we go. You already know my team, Carolina Panthers. Sunday games now. This game is gonna be, you know, in the media. This is gonna be called Travis's debut game. After this game, it's gonna be called the breakout. It's gonna be called the start of Bryce Young's real career. All right, straight BTA. You already know. When I said Omari Hampton's gonna be second offensive rookie voting, that's because T-Mac's gonna be number one. All right. All seriousness though, I'm never gonna say a team's gonna beat my Panthers, never. But this could be a good game. This will be a good game. The Panthers haven't fired off on all cylinders in week 1 since Sam Darnold, so I'm gonna go with my Panthers. Can't wait for that one. Giants, Commanders. I'm gonna go Giants. I'm gonna go Giants on this one. I got a feeling people hate on Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson can win you games. Russell Wilson can win you games. That defense, that D line is disgusting. Paulson Adebo, great corner. Javon Hollins, an alright safety. I'm gonna go Giants. I like their defense. Their offense is questionable for 100%. It's Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors and pray. That's what that offense is. I like the Giants in this one though. I like them. Commanders. A sophomore slump might be inevitable. I don't think it's gonna happen to Jaden Daniels though. But yeah, on to the next. Jets Steelers. I hate to say it, Aaron Rodgers is washed. I'm going Jets in this one. I'm happy Justin Fields got a starting job. I feel like he did do enough to, you know, win a starting job with those, what was it, 5 games he played last year. I'm happy for him. Hopefully he can prove the doubters and haters wrong. I'm going to go Jets on this one. I like the defense. Justin Fields, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. That to me, that's just more intimidating than 45-year-old Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf. I'm sorry. Cardinals Saints. If the Cardinals lose this game, we're gonna have serious talks about Kyler Murray. All right. The Saints should be 0-17 if we're being for real. They'll have a 1 win because I just know we're gonna lose to the Saints. It just always happens to us. I need a minimum of 100 yards from Marvin Harrison. Raiders, Patriots. Geno Smith. I was about to say who the Raiders scored QB at. Geno Smith, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty. Receivers are question. Jacoby Myers. He's still on that team? I don't see it. I don't see this being a crazy year for the Raiders, honestly. Brock Bowers is a dog. I mean, Brock Bowers is going to be the best tight end for the next 15 years until he retires, to be honest. But I got Patriots. Mike Vrabel, I don't know how he didn't have a head coaching job after he got let go from Tennessee. Mike Vrabel knows what he's doing. I'm going to go Patriots on this one. I'm curious to see how Drake May looks. He did show very good highlights, I guess. Not the word I'm looking for, but we'll move on. But yeah, I'm happy. Like to see what I like what we saw from Drake May. The short glimpse we did see, his athleticism, his accuracy was pretty good, and hopefully his receiving course can stay healthy and with Diggs. Dolphins, Colts. Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts. Dolphins have no secondary. All their secondary is injured. They're probably going to have practice squad guys on the secondary. That's how bad it is. D-line, Chop Robinson, The rookie D tackle Kenneth Grant from Michigan. Jalen Phillips, I think he's healthy. He's been having a little injury prone right there. Offensively, O-line's terrible. Tua is iffy. Tyreek, we don't know if this is a start of his downfall because he had one last year. If it continues, this year, we're gonna have some talks. Waddle, great receiver. A-Chain, Jalen Wright, solid. But I just think the Colts are a more balanced team, better O-line. Not better receivers, but not terrible. Pittman, Pierce, Adani, Jonathan Taylor, and then defensively, just significantly better. I'm gonna go Colts on this one. I think Daniel Jones is dog shit, but Anthony Richardson is much better. But I think Daniel Jones can win a game. Bengals, Browns. If the Bengals lose this game, I'm just laughing in their face. You spent $500 million on your offense. Trey Hendrickson came back. You finally got the Shamar Stewart situation handled. Your defense is still terrible. It's going to be terrible. But you lose to Joe Flacco after you spent $500 million on your offense. Okay. Bucks Falcons rivalry game. I'm Panthers. I'm gonna be watching this one closely. And never mind, it's at 12. I'm not watching this one. We will react to the highlights. I'm going Bucks. I'm scared of the Bucks, bro. The Bucks. Without a doubt, the Bucks got first in NFC South. We gotta fight for second, and hopefully that's enough for just some. You know what I'm saying? Baker, Bucky, Godwin, Evans, Emeka, who I hate that the Buccaneers got Emeka. They also got picked up Benjamin Morrison. Like, the Bucks drafted so good, I hate it for them. I'm really towards the Bucks. I don't got high expectations on Michael Penix. Maybe it's because I'm a Panthers fan, but that's just how I feel. Niners, Seahawks. Straight up, just Niners. McCaffrey. The receivers, like, all of them are injured. Ayuk's gonna be out, pretty sure. Jennings has like calf issues or something. Pearsall, I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm gonna go Niners. I'm not high on Sam Darnold, man. He showed what he did in the last year. I don't think he can do that again. And if he does do it again, you already know what's gonna happen come playoff time. Seahawks defense is legit though, so I think that could keep him in the game. But I mean, Seahawks, you got Njigba, Cooper Kupp, Kenneth Walker. Who's their tight ends? Outside of Jackson, it's not really intimidating. So I'm gonna go Niners. Titans, Broncos. Why did they give Cam Ward the Broncos for his... I'm sorry, Cam Ward. You are about to be in literal hell. Pat Surtain, Jade Barron, Hufanga, Dre Greenlaw, Nick Bonito, Allen. Oh, I forgot his first name. Don't they got some white guy that's alright? This corner. Yeah, Broncos BTA. I'm sorry, Cam Ward. This is not a pretty first game for you. Texans, I like this game right here. Texans, Rams. I heard Matthew Stafford's been having some injury problems. Is he going to be 100%? I don't know. CJ Stroud had a down year. Offensively, Tank is probably out for the whole year. Nico Collins is Nico Collins. They got the 2 Iowa State receivers, the rookies. They're both Jalen, right? Jalen Noel, Jalen Higgins, something like that, right? Defensively, I like their defense. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, Kamari Lassiter, Derek Stingley, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Kalen Bullock. The other safety, Petrie. Like, that's a nice defense they got there. But the Rams defense is, isn't too shabby themselves. I'm gonna go Texans. Just because of the Matthew Stafford rumors and everything. If it's a healthy Matthew Stafford, give me Matthew Stafford 100 out of 100 times. 95 out of 100 times. Like, y'all know how I feel about Matthew Stafford. I glaze him. I love Matthew Stafford, man. Just the way he plays, it's beautiful. But I'm gonna go Texans on this one. But wouldn't be surprised if Matthew Stafford just dog walks them. Lions, Packers. The Micah trade. But if Micah's going up against Panay, Micah's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. He's invisible. All right. I'm gonna go Lions. Packers receivers. I mean, they drafted Matthew Golden to hopefully just be that guy that can just stick out and be something more than just decent. Because that's what the Packers have been doing for these last couple of years. Wicks, Reed, Dobbs, Watson. They're just all average. You got to get someone that's more than that. And that's what they're hoping in Matthew Golden. I think Matthew Golden can do that. Hell of a stutter. I just like the Lions, man. Jared Goff sold the bag in the playoffs, but Goff just plays quarterback. He kind of makes quarterback easy with his accuracy. So I forgot they lost Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. Let's see how they look. But I'm still gonna go Detroit Lions. Roger Goodell cooked. Roger Goodell cooked right here. MVP winner versus MVP runner-up. I don't think the voting was... It was close, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry. Ravens. Ravens got it. Ravens. Hot take. I think Ravens destroy them. I'm just going Ravens, man. I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about the Ravens later because I'm not a Ravens hater. I'm not a Lamar hater. I just think his game doesn't elevate in the playoffs, and that's just not what you want to see in a quarterback. Monday night, Vikings, Bears. Give me the Bears. I'm not too high on them. I know people are saying playoffs. I don't see it. But I like what they've done. I think Ben Johnson's a great play caller. I think we could definitely see not playoffs, just outside of playoffs, in my opinion, for the Bears. That defense, I think, has great potential to be top 20, top 15. I'm just undercutting it because I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Brisker, Montez Sweat, Javon Dexter, the second year D-line, that edge rusher, Styles, something like that. Turner, Booker. And then the offense is basically just like rejuvenated. They rebuilt the whole line. I felt like Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, Rome, and Luther Burden, who I think is going to be, you know, one of those guys we kind of regret because he was part of that Panthers trade. I think he's going to be solid for them. And yeah, that's that. All right, let's go back up real quick. Eagles, Chiefs, Panthers, Giants, Jets, Cardinals, Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Bucks, Niners, Broncos, Texans, Lions, Ravens, Bears. If I didn't say your team, don't get too mad. All right, that's just how I feel. The only one I'm like, the only ones I'll say, or I definitely could be 50-50. In my opinion, Bills. I mean, you just can't count out Josh Allen. And then Rams. Everything else, I'm pretty confident in. But yeah, now let's talk about what I think for these teams. Let's start off with the AFC. I mean, let's get started off with the contenders: Bills, Ravens, Chiefs. A team I think we're gonna be talking about here real soon: Denver Broncos. I'm high on the Broncos. The Broncos are gonna make the playoffs, and they're gonna be a team you're gonna fear them first round. Unless Bo Nix has the craziest sophomore slump ever, I'm high on the Broncos. Texans could be something for sure. Let's just start off with like 7. I'm gonna go. Let's just go playoff predictions straight off the bat. I'm gonna go Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Texans. All right, 3 more. I'm gonna go Broncos, Bengals, and then Chargers. So pretty much the same as last year, except I'm subbing out the Bengals for the Steelers. If that defense is just average, that they're gonna make the playoffs. NFC, let's get the contenders out the way: Eagles, Lions, Bucks, Rams, and then let's do another 3. I think I'm high on the Rams. I'm not gonna lie to you. You added Devontae Adams. Defense is great. Matthew Stafford. Devontae and Puka. That's tough to stop. Kyron Williams is a great running back too. And then let's go with 3. This is tough. We definitely got to go someone from the NFC North. I'm going to go Packers. Call me crazy. I don't see what the Vikings. I'm going to go Packers. I'm going to go Packers, Niners. It's between the Commanders and the Seahawks. And, I want to throw my Panthers in there too. I'm gonna go Commanders, but I could very well see the Seahawks doing it too. Same with my Panthers. Bro, don't count us out, bro. Don't count us out, dude. We're gonna do decent. If we get 7 wins, I'll probably have a couple tears down my eyes. All right, no bullshit. But yeah, man, that's that. NFL season's here. Starts tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. All right, man. Can't wait.